Well, hello. Welcome to the Headless CMS Dev Show. I am Marcelo Lewin, the Headless creator. And I had to think about that for a minute because remember, I just renamed the show and I was going to call it the Contentful Dev Show, but it is the Headless Dev Show, Headless CMS Dev Show. Welcome to it. And like I said, there's my email address. If you have any questions, marcelo@headlesscreator.com. Like always, feel free to reach out to me. Today's episode 13, and I'm going to be showing you. I'm excited because I'm taking a turn on the show, both shows that I have, the user show and the dev show, and trying to cover a bunch of different headless CMSs. And the main reason I want to do that, there's a couple of reasons, but number one is because I love just playing with toys, and these to me are toys. I love playing with technology and get to learn new things. But also I get to see what are the strengths and challenges with all of them, because they all have strengths and they all have challenges, right? Some headless CMSs do one thing better than the other. So the goal of this show isn't really to point out, oh, this headless CMS is bad and this is great. It's really to say, look, this is how this headless CMS does one thing. This is how they do the other. And hopefully at the end of the day, we all become better developers, better users. But more importantly, I'm hoping that the headless CMS makers are watching the show and they can take some of the feedback that we're going to provide and improve their product, right? Because at the end of the day, that helps the entire industry. So that's really the goal of and the direction where I want to take the headless CMS dev show. So again, of course, I'm going to be continue covering Contentful, but I'm going to be doing Content Stack, and today I'm doing GraphCMS. So expect a bunch of really cool content coming up. Having said that, as always, there's my website. If you want to keep up with all of my shows, I have 3 shows: the Content Modeling Show, the Headless CMS User Show, which is more focused on administrators and authors, and then the Dev Show, which is really focused more on the developers and implementing and creating these great experiences for omni-channel delivery. You will be able to find this episode 13, in the Dev Show. So when you click on there, you'll be on episode 13. You'll get links at the bottom here, further information. You'll get links to further information like the doc site. So you can be able, the model, I'm going to show you the content model that I built. You have access to the Miro board as well. Same with the content modeling show. If you click on any episode, at the bottom you have links to the Miro board for all of them. So anyway, go to headlesscreator.com and follow me everywhere. Just don't follow me home. That's all I ask. But do follow me everywhere else. So when you go to the show, you'll see at the top, you have Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. I'd love for you to follow me on Twitch if you wouldn't mind, and just that way I can grow that audience there. Anyway, having said that, today we're going to talk about GraphCMS. GraphCMS is obviously a headless CMS, and what they do is they offer assets just like every other CMS. One of the things that I do like about GraphCMS is that they allow you to extend the model, the content asset model itself, so you can do what you want with it. And I'll explain in just a minute. But I'm going to show you 3 different things today. The first thing is I'm going to show you the built-in asset content type, as you can see here in my content model. This is the way it's built in GraphCMS. Then I'm going to show you the way to extend it, but not the way I recommend it. And keep in mind that what I recommend are my opinions. This doesn't represent anybody else's opinion except mine. So take it, how you like that.